Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this episode we are going to unbox not one but two of the Wireless Brawler64s from Retro Fighters. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions, and before we start with today's video, I just want to take a moment and say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today with the Brawler64 from Retro Fighters. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos we have on the channel. After this video, that is, we've got a dedicated playlist just towards Retro Fighters, just towards the N64, and towards a bunch of different types of content. And if you like what you see here, and if you want to stay up to date, and you want to be informed when we post our full-blown review, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way when we do upload new content, you're kept informed and up to date. And what I want to know from you here today, Retro Fighters with the Brawler64, going back to the original one, which we have right here. They put it on Kickstarter, and I was a backer of it. I want to know, have you ever backed any of Retro Fighters projects on Kickstarter? Really curious. And I have also backed these guys here as well. Now, these are early samples sent to us by Retro Fighters for us to check out. I'm excited to get the one I did back on Kickstarter because I believe I selected the red one. Anyways, the Brawler64, the wired version, has been one of the best third-party controls ever made for the Nintendo 64. That's not hyperbole, that's my opinion. I love playing my N64 with this controller. This is my go-to controller. In 2020, one of the good things to come out of 2020, Retro Fighter announced the fact that they were taking the Brawler64 and going wireless with it. So what we're going to do, we have the blue one here and the traditional gray. We're going to take it out of the box. We're going to see the fit, the finish. We're going to compare the size to the original here. And we do have a number of first and third party accessories that we are going to check and see how does it fit. Let's hit the bench. So here we have both boxes on the bench. We're gonna look basically just at what's on the box here for the gray one because it's the same for both. So you've got a nice picture of the controller on the front, Retro Fighters logo on that side, another look at the controller on that side there, but let's take a look at what's on the back. The next revolution from Retro Fighters is here, the Brawler64 Wireless. The Brawler64 Wireless gamepad is a completely redesigned N64 controller with next generation features and attributes, providing a new and comfortable way to play your favorite classic N64 games like never before. The Brawler64 Wireless Edition showcases a two-handle design and features responsive buttons, D-pad, and a comfortable analog stick. No more cords. I'm so looking forward to that. The Brawler64 Wireless Edition features the latest in 2.4 GHz technology, so you can game from afar. And again, next generation N64 controller, 2.4 GHz, wireless range of over 30 feet, ergonomic and comfortable design, featuring dual Z triggers, ultra-fast turbo function, compatible with memory packs, responsive analog stick. And as you can see, the blue one, exactly the same. So let's go ahead and open this up and let's see what kind of extra goodies, because they always do a terrific job at delivering extra stuff in with the controller. And it's weird not seeing a cable on here or a wire on here. So we have our little instruction book, the controller itself. Man, this looks great. Ooh, it's heavier than I thought it would be. And then here is the dongle that matches the same color here. I love these stupid things, and I know it's dumb, but I really appreciate the fact that they add in these little keychains and everything. Like I say, I know it's dumb, but I think these are just too sweet. And then you do get a charging cable too, which we'll look at in a second. So looking at the quick start instruction manual, you have about us and social media, customer service. This is something they do really, really well. If you ever have an issue with Retro Fighters, and I've said this in the past, contact them. Just send them an email, support@retrofighters.com. They are terrific at taking care of customers. Thank you. And the goods FAQ. How do I set up the controller? Please refer to the how to pair page of this instruction manual. Does the controller feature a sleep mode? Yes, the controller will go into sleep mode to save battery after approximately 3 minutes of idle activity. To turn back on, just press the start button and it will resync. How do I charge? To charge, use the provided USB-C cable or any USB-C cable with a USB compatible charging block, not included. Once charging, the LED light on the controller will continuously blink, indicating it is currently charging. Once the controller is fully charged, it will stop blinking. This process takes about 2.5 hours on low, empty battery, so good to know. How do I remove the back shell? It comes off very easily. Just remove the screws with a small Phillips screwdriver and take off the back shell. How long is the battery life? Approximately 10 plus hours before you need to recharge. How long for a full recharge? 2.5 hours. What is the wireless range? 30 feet. Is it compatible with memory packs? Yes, this is compatible with memory packs. However, it is not compatible with the transfer or rumble pack. If I have multiple wireless Brawler64s, how do I connect each one? Connect the dongle and then pair the wireless controller one at a time. Please refer to the how to pair page for more info. Can I replace my battery? Yes, you can replace it with any 3.7 volt 550 milliamp lithium polymer battery. To replace, simply remove the back shell and disconnect the old battery and connect the new one. Here you can see analog stick, turbo, clear, the C buttons, D-pad, LED indicator, A and B buttons. And then you have the shoulder buttons, the Z trigger, and there's a reset button. So now I see why it is not compatible with any of the rumble packs. There's no place to plug it in. I forgot about that. It looks a lot like the wired one. In fact, I'd say it's darn near identical to the wired one. If anything, it looks like the area around the D-pad here is raised up more than on here. Here you can see there's a raised area around the D-pad and it's not around here. And even the shape around like the start button, it doesn't have the second little scallop like it does around here. And B buttons look to be identical, and the C button looks to be identical. Turbo and clear look to be identical. And then you do have a little LED indicator right there to indicate power. Oh, that's nice too. USB-C for charging, so I didn't notice that on the cable, but that is a USB-C port. Very cool. Hello, new friend. You're just like the old friend. Yeah, this feels great. And we are going to do the up and L trigger. There's no issue there whatsoever. That's been well addressed and taken care of many generations ago. I believe these are all digital triggers. They're not analog. Feels good. Feels really good. Now, one thing I do want to check on the dongle is I've got a few different memory cards here. I just want to see the fitment because on some of the Brawler64s, that could be kind of tight. So I want to see if that's still the case here. Oh, no. At least not on that one. That's perfect. And that's a performance one. That's terrific there too. OEM Nintendo. Yeah, no death grip or anything there. Yeah, on my red one, like what I have here, especially the rumble packs were tight on this. So let's check out the blue one now. See, on here, it looks almost like an aquamarine. That looks more blue. That definitely looks more blue. There, no, where, huh, He's not in there. There's no keychain, dude. It was in the box. There he is. Woohoo! I will say it's kind of a smooth finish on here. Not a whole lot different than this, but yeah, it does feel a little bit smoother. Analog stick still feels phenomenal. Buttons all feel great. I didn't mean to turn it on. And we'll do the same thing here where we'll check the memory cards. Not an issue on that one. Not an issue on that one. Not an issue on that one. So, taking a look at this, I mean, great looking controller. I can't wait to get my red one that I ordered in the Kickstarter. We'll go ahead and get these charged up, and we will finish this guy up and get ready for our full-blown review. So what are my initial thoughts? First and foremost, this is amazingly comfortable. It reminds me a lot actually of the Brawler64 USB version that also has this flat sort of back on there in lieu of having the memory card slot or the rumble pack slot. I had completely forgot that this was not rumble pack compatible. That is going to be a little bit of a disappointment, especially when, I mean, I just bought the Shindu version of Super Mario 64 specifically for Rumble, so that is a bit disappointing. I wish they would have incorporated the Rumble into this. Overall fit, finish, and quality, I mean, it's everything I love about my other Brawler 64s now in a wireless version. Now, I will tell you, you see Banjo behind me, I do have the dongle for this plugged in. Now you can see back behind me that it did change the screen and everything like that. Now this is actually the Japanese import version, which is really cool too. Yeah, I dig it. I am looking forward to getting more playtime with this. Now, one thing too on the dongles, I will say, unlike some of the other wireless N64 controllers out there, the Admiral most notably, this does not have the ability to transfer your saves via SD card slot or via micro or USB-C. This is just a memory card dongle adapter thing. And again, like I mentioned, it doesn't work with the transfer pack either. And you wouldn't want it to work with the remote pack because this would just shake your entire system. Make sure, like I mentioned at the top of this video, that you are subscribed. That way when we post our full-blown review, which is just going to feature gameplay, you are kept informed and up to date when that does go live. Now, if you are looking to pick, either the blue one like what we have here or the gray one or any of the other colors up, check out CastlemaniaGames.com. He has them up on the site right now for pre-orders, and the cool thing when you order through CastlemaniaGames.com, Castle Cash, his rewards program, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. And the great thing, Castle Cash, it's just like cash. Plus, you can try promo code ROCKSOLID10 to save 10% off of most items on the website. It'll let you know in the checkout process if it's compatible with that or not. Now, if you do have any other comments or questions, as always, feel free to leave them down below in the comments section. You can also go ahead and email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can send me a message on Twitter at RockSolidStudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Yeah, this is really, really cool, and I've been looking forward to this for an extremely long time. My name is Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions, and if you're looking for some more information on the Brawler 64s, the wired versions, the different color versions and whatnot, those videos are coming up right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.